Everyone thinks OpenAI is finally doing the right thing by cracking down on deepfakes in Sora 2. But what if I told you this isn't about protecting actors, it's about protecting OpenAI's image? I've been digging into how they played both sides, letting chaos go viral first and then pretending to be the hero. So let's get into it. When OpenAI launched Sora 2, it called it the next leap in creative freedom, a tool that could turn text into lifelike video, capable of producing anything you could imagine. For weeks, the internet was filled with clips people swore were real. Movie scenes, celebrity cameos, even fake interviews that looked authentic enough to fool anyone. It was breathtaking, it was terrifying, and it was exactly what OpenAI wanted. Because let's be honest, Sora 2 wasn't just a product. It was a spectacle. OpenAI knew that virality sells. The more unbelievable the videos, the more attention the company got. And the deepfakes? They were the spark that set everything on fire. People started generating fake footage of actors, politicians, and influencers, all using Sora. The tool that was meant for creativity quickly became the internet's favorite playground for imitation. At first, OpenAI stayed quiet. The company let the chaos unfold, riding the wave of hype. Everyone was talking about Sora 2. The results were everywhere on YouTube, TikTok, even news clips that accidentally aired AI-made videos thinking they were real. The message was clear. OpenAI had built something too powerful to ignore. But then, the complaints started. Actor Bryan Cranston reportedly found deepfake videos of himself circulating online. Other celebrities, including voice actors and members of the Actors Union, spoke up. They said Sora was crossing a line, stealing faces, voices, and reputations without permission. And suddenly, the same company that had been celebrating creative freedom started preaching responsible innovation. That's the breaking point of this story. OpenAI flipped the script. After building its success on controversy, it decided to act like the hero cleaning up its own mess. It announced new consent-based policies, saying public figures must now give permission before their likeness or voice can be used in Sora 2. It promised faster takedowns, new safeguards, and partnerships with unions like SAG-AFTRA. The company even paused content generation for historical figures after backlash from the estates of Martin Luther King Jr. and others. At face value, it sounds like a responsible step forward, but the timing tells a different story. OpenAI could have implemented these guardrails from the very beginning. It could have built Sora 2 with consent, verification, and ethical oversight baked in. But it didn't. It waited. Because controversy drives engagement, and engagement drives growth. Only after the internet turned against it, and after celebrities started calling out the misuse of their likeness, did OpenAI decide to play savior. It's a clever strategy. The company gets to win twice. First, it gains traction by letting users do whatever they want. Then, when things go too far, it steps in with new protections and earns praise for doing the right thing. It's a PR balancing act, feed the chaos, then claim the cleanup. OpenAI wants to position itself as the voice of ethical AI while still operating at the edge of what's acceptable. It wants freedom without consequences, creativity without responsibility. It's trying to be both the revolutionary and the regulator. This is not a one-time mistake, it's a pattern. The company pushes boundaries, waits for backlash, and then uses the controversy as fuel to build credibility. When users complained about AI stealing artists' styles, OpenAI promised new watermarking tools. When ChatGPT was accused of misinformation, it introduced trust features. Now, when actors complain about deepfakes, it's talking about consent systems. Each time the company responds not out of foresight, but out of convenience. The truth is, OpenAI could have taken the high road early on, but it didn't, because the high road isn't viral. What gets attention are the deepfakes, the leaks, the headlines, and once the outrage hits, the company flips its image, acting as if it had been responsible all along. This approach works because people want to believe in good intentions. They want to think the company that gave us ChatGPT and Sora is learning and improving. But behind that narrative is a cycle of opportunism. Push limits, grab headlines, pull back, repeat. So yes, OpenAI's new restrictions on Sora 2 are being celebrated online. Bryan Cranston praised them, unions called it progress. But it's worth remembering that none of this happened out of moral awakening. It happened because OpenAI got caught doing what it always does, playing both sides. They say it's about protecting creators, but what it really protects is OpenAI's image. By pretending to be the solution to a problem it helped create, the company once again controls the story. That's not innovation, that's manipulation dressed as ethics.